What's up, everybody? Welcome back. The other day, I had put out a video of Rex and Zerus working together on offense to become a very durable and top-end offensive team, able to easily defeat a lot of great defensive teams out there like General Grievous, Geonosians, Jedi Knight Revan, and honestly, they are a very great defensive or offensive team because of that, with the healing from Barriss with the critical hits, plus the turn meter boost from the Rex leadership. And I got quite a few comments suggesting that I try out R2-D2 in the team. In fact, R2-D2 himself commented on the video, though his response was a little less than diplomatic, but, you know, he gave me a catchy little name with McStole, and I had to run with that, give myself a meme with that, and, yeah, just having some fun with it. But the guy that did a video on this originally that a lot of people were suggesting from was Clash DOE, where he had tested some stuff out with clones on defense, and he stumbled upon this team with R2 and Zerus with the 501st clones, and find it to be very good on defense. In fact, I believe he called it Great Rexpectations, which is a fantastic name. If you guys want to check out that video, there's a link to it down below. Additionally, he's put out a graphic talking about how to mod the team, what Zetas to go for, Zeta priority, everything. Fantastic, very informational graphic. Again, a link to that is down below as well. Definitely go check out both of those things. So the big question is, what does R2 bring to this team that makes him so valuable? And honestly, it goes down to his number crunch Zeta. That, of all things, is very, very good here, and it's because this number crunch is going to make the team hit a whole lot harder. In fact, if you look at his number crunch Zeta and what it does, he gets various stats based on what allies he's thrown in with. Droids give him bonus protection, health from rebel allies, and potency from resistance allies, but he gains 10% offense for each Galactic Republic ally. Now, it's no secret that in the past we've seen R2-D2 paired with Republic teams and really turn up the offense on them. That's something that we saw way back in the day when R2-D2 first came out. Now, what you're going to do here is run him with these 4 other characters that are all Galactic Republic, plus himself. That is 50% bonus offense that R2-D2 is going to put on himself, and then 10% of that, of his total offense calculated in after those bonuses, are then thrown onto the rest of the team. So I have him modded very heavy for offense. This is not the ideal mod sets to run for him because he's still quite a bit slow. I'm only at 184 speed, but to give you an idea of what absurdity stuff you could do with him, you can see here I've got him at 1800 bonus offense with these mods. So he's running 4100 offense right now. Take 50% of that, add it in, you're running about 6200 offense at that point. So then he's going to take 10% of that, which is 620, and throw it onto the other characters. That's a pretty significant boost to offense. That is a big thing here. Plus, you have to also remember his combat analysis Zeta. He's going to give all allies, all light side allies, or sorry, yes, all allies, plus 10% crit chance and 10% accuracy. And then whenever they score a critical hit, they dispel debuffs from themselves, plus the 20% from Echo with his unique, where he gives the clones and 501st allies plus 20% crit chance as well. So Rex, Echo, and 5s are all going to be running plus 30% crit chance at this point. Then you have his smoke screen, where ideally that's going to put everyone but 5s in stealth mode, make them harder to kill, and 5s is just going to be an absolute tank and just take damage and just return it back with punishing damage because of this boost of offense here, and if he's not taunting and he counters, it's going to hit really hard. So overall, this team, it's engineered to hit very hard and be very, very durable between the Zeta on Barriss, the Zetas here with R2-D2, and the Rex Slave. So enough of that, let's go ahead and just dive into this and show how durable this team can be on defense. So against this team, we're going to try something with General Grievous first. We're going to try a couple different team combinations here. Now, one that I used in the previous video had BB-8 on the team, and people were asking what the deal with that was. Like, why would I use BB-8 on this team instead of someone like Magna Guard or Droidica? And the reason for this is because BB-8 gives a big turn meter boost to his General Grievous team at the start of the match. It allows you to quickly get out a lot of target locks and really start to control the turn meter gain, or at least that's how it usually works. But against Rex, doesn't really quite work as well because, you know, if you start landing a ton of critical hits, it can really mess up the team, and you know, that could really screw with the overall ability of the team to gain a lot of turn meter versus Rex, where the Rex lead is just getting turn meter everywhere and everyone's moving super fast. Yeah, it could be a problem. Look at that, we just lost BB-8 already. So yeah, definitely going to be a problem if we can't get this team under control. And I mean, we're gonna have to go for 5, see if we can get rid of him, but this is the problem, is that 5s is a very durable character, able to get a lot of turn meter very quickly, and this could be a problem if we can't get rid of 5s, which we did. Thankfully, we got rid of 5s, but then everyone on my team gets stunned. General Grievous is target locked, or stun locked, can't really do anything until he moves, and I have to hope that someone here moves quickly so I can get him out of that stun and start working on some of these other characters. So we'll keep using Droideka here, and maybe we'll get something here. If I can't get rid of Rex in time, he's gonna destroy General Grievous and I'm screwed. So I have to really get rid of Rex quickly. But the problem is Grievous is just stunned the whole time and I can't really do anything. So I have to look at that. There you go. Yeah. This is the problem, is that the enemy Rex team moves so quickly. Echo, I mean, I don't have a Zeta on Rex. You guys can see that at the start screen. I don't have a Zeta on Rex with a cooldown increase, or a cooldown decrease, but Echo was just stunning everybody left and right. I never really had a chance. So we'll try something, just a straight droid, Separatist droid team, see if that makes a difference. But I'm not too sure that's really going to do anything here, because, you know, the team's just, yeah, I'm just not able to do enough. I can't really kill anybody. I mean, I could kill 5s, but that was about it. And I have to kill 5s first, because if I don't kill 5s, then if I try to go for one of the other clones, 5 is just going to sacrifice himself, and they're going to get super tanky and deal a lot of damage, because the Rex on my team is modded for a lot of offense, and that's just he's just gonna wreck everybody on my team. So yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's try a different variation. Let's see if we can get something with let's just go for a straight droid Separatist team, see if that works. Probably not going to work, so we'll take out BB-8 and we'll throw in Magna Guard. Let's see what we can do here. Probably not gonna work. I have a feeling this is gonna go worse than than the other team I ran, because everyone on the other team is gonna go first. So that means that Echo is pretty much gonna EMP grenade here, and you know, he stunned Magna Guard. I can get a Dispel here, see if that's gonna help, but at the same time, I gotta hope I can get rid of 5s and Barriss. If I can get rid of 5s and Barriss, then I have a pretty safe bet on going after Rex. And Rex is the big problem. If I can't get rid of Rex, then he's just gonna one-shot Grievous, and I'm pretty much done. That's the problem. Come on. I believe in you guys. Let's do this. Okay, we got a lot of target locks. Let's see. Can we get some more turn meter on the team? There we go. And can we get rid of 5s? No, we can't. This is the problem, is 5s is so tanky. There we go. 5s is gone. Let's see if we can get rid of Barriss. This is the problem, is... Actually, you know what? I wonder if... Let me see if I can just go straight for Rex. I should be able to, actually. There, I got a stun on Rex. That's a big thing. That's very helpful. How much damage? There we go. Rex is gone. So, it's actually looking a whole lot better here this time. Went with a little bit better plan of attack, and it looks like I'm actually going to get out of this okay. So, if I can get rid of Echo... And let's see if that's steep. The stuns from Echo can really screw with this team. There we go. Echo's down. We'll go ahead and take out R2. And yeah, at this point, I think it's safe to say we're gonna win this one. But by no means was it a clean match. I mean, look at this. Droideka and B2 are inches from death. General Grievous is pretty much going crazy and just destroying the enemy team. So a regular Separatist droid team can work. I was surprised. I thought that wasn't going to work as well. But here we go, it was. So you have to take out 5s and then go for Rex. You can get rid of Rex in time because General Grievous can do those really big hits and get rid of him. But still, by no means a clean match. And let's see what Geonosians can do. So going into battle here, the goal with your Geonosians is you have to get rid of Xeris. If you can't get rid of Xeris, you're going to have a very difficult time, because your Geonosians, by rule, they don't hit very hard outside of Brute and Spy and Soldier. They do a lot of chipping away with small critical hits, but the problem is they're critical hits, so they're really going to fuel the turn meter. Watch what happens here. I'm going to Dispel here and watch the turn meter on. Did you see that? Barriss went from about 10% to 100% there. There's so many critical hits flying around with this team. I mean, Soldier's built for crit chance. Brute is going to have a lot of crit chance on him by proxy. So, yeah, you're gonna be running a very high crit chance on your Geonosians overall. And this is the problem, is that, yeah, Barriss, I've got to get rid of Barriss because so many small critical hits is just healing up the enemy team. So I basically just have to get Spy ready to go and see if I can get him to annihilate Barriss with his strike, and at that point I can hope that I can get rid of Barriss and then go for the other characters. But they stunned poor old Brute Alpha, and yeah, as you can see, this is not going well, not going well at all, guys. Yeah, so there we go. So let's see. Spy is at 100% turn meter now, so now I can hope to kill Barriss, and then maybe I have a chance. No, still didn't have it. It didn't land a critical hit, and yeah, this is the problem, is that unless you can really build up the damage of Spy, you can't really annihilate people like Rex can on the enemy team. This is not going well at all. This is not going at all how I planned. Yeah, this is pretty much not going to work. So Geonosians against Barriss and Rex and R2-D2, not a really great idea. As you can see, I'm just getting destroyed here at this point. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this one. I don't think I'm gonna pull this one out. You know, screw it, let's just summon Brute, draw it out as best we can. Maybe. No, this is gonna be so bad. So, yeah, I mean, that's the problem with Geonosians against this team. Geonosians have a lot of attacks, a lot of high base crit chance between several of the characters. Yeah, it's just not really going to work. I had another attempt where I was able to actually kill Barriss, but then I had to go for 5s. My 5s on the main account is modded for defense anyway, so he's running like 70% armor. He's very durable at that point, very hard to kill him, and I just spent like 2 or 3 minutes trying to chip away at 5s, and I just could never get it. Rex was just cleansing, boosting turn meter, picking off my Geonosians one by one. It was not good. So, Geonosians, probably not a good idea either against this team. So we're actually going to try a CLS team here, but I'm kind of cheating here a little bit. I'm bringing in some extra help. I'm bringing the C-3PO, and I'm bringing in Enva's Nest. You guys will see here in a moment why I'm doing that. It's for a certain reason that once this battle starts to go, you'll see why I'm bringing in those two characters, because otherwise this team really doesn't have a chance. This is one I found in testing that could work. Wasn't the best one, but I mean, at least there's a chance. So gonna try to get rid of Barriss. If we can get rid of Barriss, I think we have a chance. That's the problem, is that we're trying to get rid of Barriss, and yeah, it's not the easiest. There we go. Barriss is gone. So now, thankfully, Rex is left here. But the problem is, if we try to go for Rex or Echo, then 5 is going to sacrifice himself. So we don't want to kill either one of those. We can go for R2 and kill him like we did there. And let's see if we can get rid of 5s. We don't want to kill 5, or we don't want to kill Echo and Rex either. So against this team with Nest and C-3PO in here, works great. You can pretty much kill anyone here. It's gonna work great, but I screwed that one up. I lost Chewie at the end. So with C-3PO and Nest in, works great. The problem is, you bring in C-3PO and you're neglecting your Padme team, and Nest is a great cleanup for a lot of different teams out there. So it's a heavy cost to defeat this clone team. So 2 other teams that we'll try here, obviously, Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan. Jedi Knight Revan actually Clash did some stuff here, where he's actually able to defeat Jedi Knight Revan on auto with his clones. So it doesn't really bode too well for the chances here. And honestly, I'm not gonna try on my own, because I don't think it has a really good reasonable chance here, because I'm missing that Zeta on Echo, and the Echo Zeta is the one that's a really solid counter for Jedi Knight Revan. So I can't do that on my own, but Clash was able to do some recording on his own, sent me that video here again, so thank you, Clash, for that as well. Yeah, pretty much he puts the team on auto and just runs right over a Jedi Knight Revan team. Now, of course, he's doing like the manual targeting, so it's not true auto, but the fact that he was just put on auto and still not have to worry about abilities, and pretty much let the Zeta on Echo really work against that Jedi Knight Revan team, this, I have a feeling, is going to be a pretty solid counter for Revan teams, though I'm not really sure how well it would work on defense, because, you know, if you're playing as Jedi Knight Revan, you can target certain characters, so you can get rid of Zarus very easily with a Jedi Knight Revan team, especially with Grandmaster Yoda thrown in there. Bastila, you get buffs on Grandmaster Yoda right away. He tears up Zarus, and then you can pick off the other clones. So it's probably not a true solid hold against Jedi Knight Revan teams, but there is definitely something here that could show that it could give Jedi Knight Revan a hard time, especially with all the Foresight flying around with Grandmaster Yoda. Xenon Echo really works against that. So it will give a tough time for Jedi Knight Revan, but I fully believe that this is honestly going to be a solid, this is going to be very easily defeated by a Jedi Knight Revan team. So do keep that in mind if you're putting it out there. Be careful of Jedi Knight Revan teams that people could use. That's probably a very good counter for this team. And finally, we'll just end it with a good old butt whipping. I mean, we already know how this is going to go. Darth Revan is just going to run right over this team. Or will it? No, it will run right over this team. No, it's, I mean, as good as this Rex team is, at the end of the day, you can't get past the unresistible fear from Darth Malak. You have the fear here from Revan. You're pretty much just gonna destroy this whole team. There's really no chance. So many critical hits flying around. It's just gonna destroy the team. You can get shock from your characters as well. We'll just go ahead and finish off Barriss here in a moment, maybe. Let's see. Get some tenacity down on everybody. And then, of course, also shock from Darth Revan will pretty much, you know, get rid of any boosted turn meter gains that your team's going to get. There we go. Have shock on everybody. And also shock prevents healing immunity. So it's a pretty solid way to defeat everything. There we go. And bye-bye Rex. Go ahead, get rid of Zeta Barriss. We'll finish off Echo. And once Echo's gone, it's pretty much over. The fat lady singing, I can already hear it. So, yeah, Darth Revan's just going to easily defeat it. So, yeah, if you need something that's complete overkill against this kind of team, yeah, just run Darth Revan against it. But, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty easy guaranteed win. So, yeah, nothing surprising there. Overall, I think we got a pretty good showing of how strong this team can be. You know, it can be a very tough defensive team to counter. It's going to require some top-end offensive teams to really beat. So do keep that in mind, guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop down in the comments. Let me know, what do you guys think about this team? Do you guys think it's going to be a strong team for defense? Is this something you're going to see a lot of here in the future? Let me know. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I will talk to you guys later.